okay. Off your mic, it's okay. She off your mic,
Chai! Now wow, people wey suppose talk truth to power don't off mic. And if we talk, now 500,000 they go summer us, call them hate speech. But fear not, Maiyegun don't come. Him go torchlight every corner, nooks and cranny of all these bad people where they spoil our country. So my people make we laugh, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. This one not the off in mind, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. And in the touchlight every corner, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Okay, some people be they holla say they want the power. Chai, them be promise us say we go get light and power. Nah. Them hustle so they can't get the power. But now they know they do anything with the power. Sure. Every day, dollar just they get the higher power over naira. Still them talk say make we off mind. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. My people make we shout, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. This one not they off in mind, oh, yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh, yo yo. Person where they do evil, no one make person talk. Them say that Maiyegun, that man too they talk. He too they talk. Say Maiyegun diary, he they hot like pepper. But every day then they take money in bulk. Poor man picking, they the street they hawk. Still them talk say make we no talk. But thank God say Maiyegun don't come. So my people make you laugh, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. My people make you shout, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, man of the masses, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Maiyegun diary politico, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. This man not the off in mind, oh yo yo. Maiyegun don't come, oh yo yo. Aha.
Aha! This is Maiyegun Diary, Maiyegun General live. Thank you so much for joining me again tonight. For those who have the opportunity of watching live, so tonight I want to open the line again. Yes, I have been, been the one speaking about everything, and I believe that many of you who have been following me all through the story on Buhari himself, how Nigeria is, the agitation, the frustration, and the news. Tomorrow, the NSAS protest will resume again in Nigeria. I don't know how strong that is going to be. But however, we have decided that we are going to have tonight as open mic. So if you want to phone in, all you need to do, use the number on your screen, that number, +447960631010. So use that number on your WhatsApp. It's WhatsApp call only. So if you phone in through the direct number, you will not be able to get in when you want to phone in. Now, when you want to phone in or when you call in to contribute, please, I know many of you that honestly, if we have our way, I will speak to every one of you. Like, this is over 100 people who are currently on. So, but we won't be having everyone on the phone. Okay. So when you have your own chat, so but we can have as many as possible. So when you phone in, please make it brief. Just go straight to the point. Drop the bomb. I will put my own jara from this end. All right. Buhari is ghosting everybody. Okay. So the impression now is, can these people sustain the yeah, what do you call it? The collapsed system up to till 2023. Will they be able to do that? With the way Buhari is, well, it's now turned to a ghost, as we can see, right? Will they be able to sustain it till then, or will the people who want to have their own pound of flesh for the first time in 60 years, people who are demanding that the right thing should be done, it is either well, they call it restructuring. It's either you restructure the country to what it should really be, or we will break up. And I've told you, there are many people who are still going to come back to that, they're going to come into town with that. They're going to agree that indeed there is nothing that they can do to remedy Nigeria. They can manage it. Do you get that now? If they drag it until 2023, with the numbers of people that will be killed, those that will be kidnapped, properties that will be burned down, different war here and there, abuses and the rest of that, people that will disappear, businesses that will collapse, people that will lose their job, many of you that will leave Nigeria. Some of you are almost leaving now. Some of you are leaving tonight. Some people have left already. Some of you are watching me. This is your own, maybe your own first month after the pandemic travel restriction and all that. So people will leave. A lot will happen. But will they be able to manage it that long? That is something I would like you to. You know the story. You know what is going on. Bandits are now paying. People are now paying bandits. They are paying tax or taxes, different taxes to bandits in more than 70% of the northern Nigeria as we speak right now. You know, they have been hiding all of this for so long, and they keep pretending not to blame Buhari, or when they want to blame the insecurity, they will exempt Buhari and they will blame maybe others. But the same Buhari refused to sack the failed service chiefs. Do you dig that? So now the northerners can no longer pretend, and they still have about 2.5 years or thereabout to go, but 3 years to go in the end of Buhari. And with what they have, they will win all elections. But Jazzy, forget it. For those who are waiting for elections, as you can see, despite all the rage, all the anger, everything, especially in Lagos, APC still won all the by-election in Lagos State yesterday. What does that tell you? It tells you that, yeah, you can rant, we can brag about the numbers, we can brag about the Sorosuke and the rest of that, but you can't defeat them in any election. So that is why other alternatives will become, options too. So this is why I'm like, how long do you think they can hold it? How long? 2023. That seems to be a long time. Just like 2020, which feels like the longest year because of the pandemic. So the line will be opened and you can phone in from now. I will be breaking my presentation whenever any call comes through. So, but remember, when you want to phone in, just call the number on your screen. Look at that number, that scrolling number. Yeah, dial the number. If you are phoning from outside the UK, but remember, it is, or it must be a WhatsApp call. I think it's on the screen as well. Yeah. So +4479 6063 1010. So if you dial that, you will be through into my studio here. Okay. So I think I've got my first call, or the first caller. Hello there.
Hello.
Hello, sir.
Hey, my personal person.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing, bro?
I'm doing well, sir. How are you, sir?
I'm doing fine. Thank you so much.
Beautiful.
My name is Theophilus, and I'm calling from the state of Texas.
Theophilus from Texas. You're my first caller tonight, sir. So you have the floor.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My brother.
Yes, sir.
First of all, let me say a big thank you to you.
Thank you, sir.
For all what you've been doing, man. You are great. You're great, man.
Thank you, sir.
There's no doubt about that. You are great. I mean, taking your time, your energy, I would say your money. Man, thank you so much.
Thank you for the support, because you must have been around for so long to at least to bear witness to all this. So thank you for the support.
Yes. We really appreciate you, man.
Thank you, sir.
But
thank you.
One thing is this: that country, that fake Nigeria. Man, I saw a news. Was it yesterday?
Okay.
From this Anchor Network or something. That a former Boko Haram member, Aliu Tashako, has joined APC, and there was jubilation. Then I sent a message. I said, who says a Boko Haram member will never be a president of Nigeria? Look, we need not deceiving ourselves. That country is gone. If anybody is saying that that federalization is nothing, now it is down on everybody that the federalization and whatever they call it.
So, sir, where do you now think this actually leaves the southern Nigeria? Because it seems that whatever happens in the north, the rest of the country gets dragged into it, and here we are. A terrorist can be president. So where does that leave us?
You see, we need not to despair ourselves. I was listening to Koiki, my brother in UK, the other time. He was saying, if we said we are not going to fight, if we said the blood will not be shed, to save ourselves. Unless we don't want to go out of that Nigeria, that shithole country. If if we want to get Yoruba nation out of that country, if we want to get a Biafra nation out of that country, and we said we are not going to fight, hell man, we deceive ourselves.
So when we say fight, are we talking about defending ourselves and our own sovereignty when we decide to go? Is that what you mean by fight? Or we have to stage a fight? Because sometimes we need to be clear too, sir. Go on, please.
We need to fight like defending our own nation out of that country. And I was talking to somebody yesterday, he's a Yoruba guy like myself. You know, all those leaders, fake leaders, we have to deal with them first. Because Yoruba said, if you understand that.
I'm with you, sir.
We need to deal with those bastards. The bastards among us. We need to deal with them.
The sellouts, the traitors.
The traitors, the sellouts. We need to deal with them.
And we have a lot to do on the people too. Don't you think?
There's no hidden place. When it comes to, I was talking to somebody, I said, if by tomorrow, the UK, the America, the Scotland said, all Nigerians, we are giving you $5,000, go back to Nigeria, everybody will go. Now we don't want you here no more. Even if you are a citizen, go back to Nigeria. We will go. We will go.
Because it's their country anyway.
So, it's their country. No doubt about that. It's their country. If that country, that shithole country, is good for everybody, what are we looking for? Those days when we are so young, I'm 57 right now as I'm talking to you.
Wow.
When we are young, nobody wants to. If our brothers then comes over here to study, after their education, they come back to Nigeria. But look at what is happening now.
A lot.
A child of 10 years want to get out of that country. What are we talking about?
Thank you. Go on, sir.
So, Boko Haram coming to be a part of APC, and people are jubilating. Beheading people. Oh my God.
Thank you.
Barbaric thing to do.
Thank you so much, sir. Yeah, let's take from others too. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. And you can still very much get back to us, because sometimes when the conversation gets deeper and deeper, something may make you want to say, oh, I'm going to call back. I have something to add. Thank you so much, sir. Take care.
You're welcome.
Have a good one, sir. Yes, sir.
You too.
That's Abatio from Texas. My first caller. I think that grace comes with it. When you get in the first call, or you're getting as the last caller, you always have that grace. So he is my first caller tonight. So I'm actually prepared to spend enough time with everyone tonight if we can manage the time. So I believe that many of my listeners, many of you are watching me tonight. You are mostly going to go for a peaceful or otherwise the division of Nigeria, because you have seen a lot. You have come to your own reality, and this reality is that something that is not something that is never there, a structure that is never there. You can't restructure it. You can't amend it, or you can't reshape it. You have to demolish it and rebuild something that really represent the people. Good evening, sir. Matthew from Madrid. Can you please, sort of raise the volume a bit? You seem low, the voice.
Okay.
Yeah, it's better now.
Is it okay now?
It is better now.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Matthew from Madrid.
Yeah.
Go on, sir.
I'm a follower of Maiyegun for long.
Thank you.
Even during show right time, but I've never made it to go through. But what I want to say tonight is that, yes, I love what you are doing.
Thank you.
And I really appreciate that. But one thing I want you to help us to do, I don't know either if it is possible. There is a petition that Simon Eber brought up.
Okay.
That is doing well about to disrupt Nigeria. So I've noticed that many people here, although I see some Yoruba people, because I'm a Yoruba guy, I've seen some Yoruba people that sign up, but majority of the people that sign up this petition are Igbo. I just want to encourage my Yoruba brothers, because it's the same thing that we are looking for, to break out from that Nigeria. Why can't we in Yoruba to team up to sign up this petition? Because when we sign the petition, you will draw attention of the world to see what we are looking for. Like
the petition that got the attention of the UK Parliament as well. Yeah, I'm with you.
Exactly. That is what I'm saying. So that the fight will not just be only us, so that we include you and we include America. So that, because we know what the petition can do. We know, we believe in Europe. We know what the change used to do. Because like here that I am, there are people that is fighting that they should stop killing animals. They kill animals, they call Tommorow here.
Okay.
So there are many petitions online like that people sign that make government to look into the matter. So once we'll be able to reach 100,000, because I see that the petition is doing well, but it will be good if you
can do better. Yes.
They can join it. Yes, it will make it to be faster.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Everyone is listening as well. I have been so away from Facebook, and I know that has impacted some of my followers as well. Update on many things going on. I've remained mostly on YouTube, and that has contributed to this as well. But now that you have brought it to our attention, Matthew, it's a good thing. Okay, you can please, right, while you continue watching, you can please share the link in the comment section. Okay, we will copy it and we'll take it on.
I do that earlier when you were online. I did that.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, I posted it on the comment section.
Good.
But I just want you to mention about it so that it can go viral. Because for me, yes, I'm living better. I have my family here.
Yes.
But I'm not happy the way my family back home, the way they are living, because they are on us. Every time they are not, or they are on us. So we have to break out so that they can live on their own, so we can have a peaceful life.
At least that's a good one, and good enough. You brought it up tonight, and the session you have with us, you have shared this vital information with us. It's part of the reason we are here, sharing information with ourselves, updating ourselves, and hearing our views. Thank you, Matthew. Yeah. Let's hear from others too.
Thank you so much, Maiyegun.
You're very welcome. Take care, sir. Bye-bye.
Yeah.
Cheers, man. That is Matthew there. Please, if you are aware of the petition, as Matthew is, you can also share with us, okay? Yeah, if I get a hold of it myself, I will be sharing that. And it's so unfortunate that I've not really been using Facebook lately, like way I used to, and that must have denied me some of the, because these things flies about on Facebook a lot, and I'm going to look out for it. And please continue to share with us, okay? Yeah, I haven't seen it, so I wouldn't be able to give much details on it, but now that I've been told, probably my next broadcast, I will be able to share details of that with you. It is a petition. I remember signing that of the petition calling on the UK government, UK Parliament to discuss the NSAS protest in Nigeria and the killings in Nigeria. And that got the real attention of everyone. The signature crossed about 200,000 or thereabout in the record time. So, but I've not really been on Facebook, you know. So I know what online petition can do when you are looking for the situation in a country or anywhere to be discussed outside that jurisdiction of the country. So it's a good one. If you have seen the petition, sign it. Let me tell you something. You see, Nigeria is at a precarious situation right now, a very, very terrible situation. Economically, Nigeria is messed up. Now, security-wise, Nigeria is changed. You get that? So the future that will actually make you want to feel like, okay, you still have a country, something that probably a right. Where is your right to express your displeasure about what is going on in your country as a citizen? Yeah. So if that is also being taken away from you, where their soldiers have to turn their guns on you and kill you and care less about what happened to you, people disappear simply because they are speaking up. Shure is locked up in Abuja for over a year now for doing nothing. So when you see petitions calling the world attention to what is going on in Nigeria, it doesn't mean if you are directly affected, use the opportunity that you have the chance to help tell the world. So when you see them, read through them and sign them. It takes just about maybe 15-20 seconds to get that done. Depends on where you are, accessing that. So it's a good one, and I like that, Matthew. So let me, my God, Yima, it's been a long time. Yima, my brother. Yima, should I say Happy New Year? I just do. Akujomewa. Yima Kudu. The veterans of Maiyegun's Diary Political on Facebook. Finally, I found you here, or you found me here.
Baba, I don't deal with you all this while, but you know, as you've been at work and everything. Sometimes I come back, I'm listening to you, I'm sleepy. I just got to listen to you at the crash.
Oh, bless you, Baba. Nah, thank you so much. Well, you don't, they say soup done ready now. You don't meet the gist. So where are you?
Baba, forget all those people. The place is just, I don't know, there's no word to quantify what Nigeria is. There's no word. There's nothing you can say about the place that is good. Everything is just bad about the place. And the people that you are fighting for, they don't even want to, the whole thing just makes me tired of the whole issue. I just sit down, just look, say, come on, is this the 21st century? These people want to go into. Meanwhile, Buhari, let me tell you a story quickly.
Tell me.
My brother was in his house chilling this on a weekend. So he get this camel pants where he just wear, just to chill inside. So one of the kids that was around, their cousins came around, and the kid saw him, and he said, Uncle Shai, have you joined the military? So my brother was like, yes. So why are you not out there beating people? This is a child of 5 years old. This is a psychological trauma that even a child of 5 years old knows that a soldier is supposed to be beating people on the street in a country.
You know one thing about Nigeria that really makes me feel so worried too, Yima, is the fact that Do you know that it seems to be like a psychological conditioning whereby people blame the victims in Nigeria? They will say, "What you yourself do? Are you sure so you don't do anything before they do this to you?" If they say they shot and killed that person, they'll say maybe he's arguing with them. Have you not noticed?
Hold on, Michael. See the recent picture, the recent video online about the soldier beating the girl and stripping her on the street. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? The soldier is supposed to protect the girl, not beat the girl. She's in Nigeria. She pays the guys. I don't understand why people don't, and people are just looking at it. Nobody is calling anything.
Take a look at this ghosting. Take a look at this ghosting, Baba. Take a look at this ghosting of Buhari, ghosting everybody. Do you think that's a pattern? Something that where what you wanna want to do? What do you feel do?
Forget that imagine. Forget that imagine we go everywhere. We can't go everywhere with the pot. You know, say imagine the whole one small cup bowl. We go travel, go here, we go put the bowl, they go give our money, they go come back, we don't go see anything we do for our people. Our people go to Nigeria, they call us to help them, and they are working, they have kids. Can you imagine? What is going on? All this killing going on in it. Not for me. I said that he never do them yet.
Yeah.
Which is the start. He go do more. He go happen more.
Yeah.
He take yourself the Lord and stand up and say, "Kai, you don't do us. We not do again." He never start to.
Yeah.
You believe me. He never start. Then go kill more. He's coming. He's coming. It's their own sins that is pursuing them. They brought in the mercenaries. They allowed Boko Haram to flourish. They allowed Islamic Hijab and all those things to happen. Meanwhile,
Yima, thank you so much. Yeah, it's been a while. It's good to hear from you again, Baba. Have a good one.
Well done, I beg.
Nice one, Baba. I like your verse. No worry. Nice one, Baba. Appreciate that. Good one. That's the Yima there. Yima, my brother. Or Maiyegun's Diary Political. There are many of you who are also watching right now. So you have the chance, you have the number on the screen. It is not so busy tonight, which means you can still call in and make your own contribution as well. So Buhari is ghosting everybody. 2023 is now what they are targeting. And even those, Sorosuke, all of you, if you continue to pretend one way or the other, now that they've managed to crush a rebellion or any kind of uprising, we'll see what happens tomorrow. Not too sure, but we'll see what happens tomorrow. 2023, that they are going to cajole you to believe that, oh yeah, when 2023 comes, you can vote them out. 2023 will come, you will not be able to vote them anywhere out. And the Wahala. Hello, ma. Hello there.
Hello there. How are you, Maiyegun?
I am very well. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you.
Good to hear from you.
Well done. Well done, my brother.
Thank you.
Done.
Thank you,
You're
ma.
doing well.
Thank you, ma.
A long voice, wilderness. But I have researched the internet. I have seen that there are a lot of people out there doing this too. So more grease to your elbows, all of you.
Thank you, ma.
We've done our bit. The military has gone. Unfortunately, the people we chased out in uniform have come back to rule again. So what can we do? That's Nigeria for you. But we just can't let it continue like that.
That's right.
We can't.
That's right.
Sorry, I didn't introduce myself. My name is Maiyegun General, and I'm speaking from London, UK.
Fantastic. Go on, please.
Yes. Yeah. So I don't know what is happening. If I talk now, they say, oh, this woman, she's always radical. Everybody knows her in London, everybody knows her in Nigeria.
I like radical people. So you're welcome to the party, ma. Let it out, please. Yeah.
No, it's true. It's true. I was the one who led the Sarubiwa's murder protest at the High Commission.
Wow.
25 years ago. Yes, I was there. I was the one. Not that I was there. It was my organization. Not the Nigerian Organization for Democracy with Integrity. We were the ones that welcomed these Nadeko people to do all of them, name it, Akriade, Oyego, name them, the many who came that time. We welcomed them. And we gave them the kind of platform they needed for their voices to be heard. It was Labour Party who made Nigeria is foreign policy priority, once they come to a government in 1997, and that was what happened. So if I call MPs names now, none of them would deny. Like Keith Hill, like Tony Lloyd, like Tessa Chow, most of them through Nigeria they got positions in Tony Blair's government, and it's true. So if I'm lying, I won't be on air talking about it. So anyway, now what we are seeing now is a Nigeria where the military junta has taken off the uniform, worn agbada, and continue to do what they have been doing, what they are known for, enslaving the people. What they have done so far, now what they are doing and still, what they have done and still doing now in Nigeria is bastardizing the work, all the good work we have done. Look at Wole Soyinka was among them that came. Look at all the work we did.
I mean, sometimes, you know what, ma? Sometimes I want to ask myself. Sometimes I feel like asking people like yourself, who had so much burning fire inside you when it comes to Nigeria issue when you were younger. And there must be something you were seeing back then, that you believe that once you played your own role, when you support this type of characters and they have the access to the power back then, how do you feel now looking back? You know what I mean? Like when you look at them today and the atrocity and what the country has turned to today, and to the role like people like you play abroad back then to now, how do you feel? Like, how does it feel?
You see, I feel extremely sad. You see, I'm not the kind of person that will fight and run away. Else I'd fight another day. You see, I have a plan which I will not tell you. I'll not tell you on air. You know, with regards to this, because there are so many ways to influence social policy, and there are so many. Yeah, there are so many ways to influence social policies. I have kind of developed my own way to influence my immediate environment.
Lovely.
You know, see, Nigeria in 2009, I returned to Nigeria. I believed that Nigeria is now an established baby democracy, and that I was going to contribute whichever way I can. I supported the Jonathan's substantive presidential bid, and then also when he was dragging feet that he won't contest because solely to the north. I was one of the people that organized the women from the UK, America, Canada, everywhere to say, no Jonathan, no sex. I was the one, I was the president, that's problem. And Jonathan came out and contested it. And as far as I'm concerned, I thought Jonathan did very poorly.
Sorry, I'm with you. You may need to ignore the broadcast, yes. Okay. That one is a bit delayed. Don't worry yourself.
I thought, my group and I thought that Jonathan was going to make a lot of difference. But then, like you said, when the constitution of the country is so constricted, and then such a falsehood that is embedded in the constitution, there was no much. When you look at it with the hindsight, you will see that there was no much Jonathan could have done using that constitution as a document, as a kind of...
It's a trap. And I'm still wondering that it took Nigerians 21 years to begin to even reason that now. Like, it's a trap. Yeah. It is the bane, the real clog in the wheel of democracy they gave to them in 1999.
Yes, it is. So this is why we have now effectively returned to military rule. Because this is what they call quasi-military rule. That's right. What we are operating now. So that in mind, I feel so bitter. Look, there is no road. I think in the whole of Nigeria, the Ogun State, I belong to Ogun State. Yep. The Ogun State road is the worst in the whole of Nigeria.
I was there. Ogun State was like a a place that is just recovering from war. Like they just fought war. And I'm like, where is all this noise about the best this, best that?
If you go to Ota Road, you know, that Abeokuta Expressway from Yanapaja
Yep.
to what's the ShopRite, oh God, to Songu upwards, or you turn, say you're going to other side towards Wode, oh my God, when, oh God, it's so shameful. It's like where there is no government. You need to see it. It's like where there is no government at all. I said that truly, this is an animal country. Honestly, when your friend, what's his name, this Igbo guy, what's his name? Mazi Kano. When he calls Nigeria Sue, I feel very offended. Why? Because I live in a country where people look at us like animals. So you don't have to rub it in. No matter how we are, let's not wash our dirty in the outside. But when I went to Ogun State and saw how a governor is there, commissioners are there, the local government chairmen are there, councillors are there, and look at the state of the road. I said, God, true, I think I won't blame him again. Because how do you know people? You know people by what they do.
That's
they
right.
People by start acting like animals. Of course, they will call them animals. You know? They're animals.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Ma. Tonight, and yeah, it's been a pleasure hearing from you today. Okay, I hope I'm going to hear from you again regularly, Ma. It's a pleasure having you tonight. So you should have a good one. Okay, yeah. I hope you are still with us tonight. So have a good night, Ma.
Oh, definitely.
Thank you, Ma. Thank you. That's a very beautiful one. Another privileged chance is when we have women on the phone. So we will love, because they rarely get the chance. So we should always let them let it out. I love that. And that says some powerful personality I just spoke to there. So it's a great one. So thank you to all of you. So everyone is gearing towards, even if there's going to be or keep a country, it shouldn't be a country that Buhari has built now. Do you know that? Like, even if you want to keep Nigeria, yeah, let's even look at it that way. You can't defeat them in any election. Forget that. Their INEC, which is very, very powerful in rigging their elections. Their police, their soldiers who are ready to beat you up and shoot at you, and others who are ready to shoot down your protests and all that. You will never win an election against them. Hello, sir.
Hello, Michael, good evening.
Hello, good evening. How are you?
I'm very, very fine, thank you. How are you too?
I'm very fine too, but let me guess, is that Chichi?
No, this is not Chichi.
Oh, great. How come your voice becomes so quiet? Because I only get a few ladies on this program, yeah? And when they call in, I'm almost like so right. So please, your name and where you're calling from, please.
Yeah, my name is Bimbo. I'm calling from Sweden.
Oh, Bimbo, for the first time I'm speaking to you from Sweden. Is that right?
Yeah.
Beautiful. I won't forget that then. So, good evening, Bimbo. This is Maiyegun Live.
Good evening.
Yeah. Please, man, go on.
On today's topic, I think first and foremost, the thing is we never ever had a democracy. What they sold to us 21 years ago was the biggest lie ever. The biggest lie ever. And it started from how would we have the democracy? And the first person we called the democratic president, was somebody who was a military man.
And who also truncated democracy himself back then.
Democracy himself. So Nigeria never had a democracy. For 21 years, we've always had, this
democracy
thing. It's been a military rule all the while. And I think even the Jonathan's rule, I don't know how they did it, but it was just, everything was just a plot to even bring the military rule back. Dig it. In 2023, honestly, telling people that I don't know, there might be no election in 2023.
Bimbo, let me ask. Yeah, Bimbo, let me ask. What make you think that there may be no election in 2023?
With the way things are going and with the way the people in power are, it's so obvious that we are in a totalitarian rule. It's really, really the obvious. I was almost going to liken it to what's even going on in Uganda right now. Although people are still trying to say, it's different, but we are tending towards that really.
Wow. So the breakdown of law and order at this level in another 2 years.
It's something that will be very, very difficult to tackle. I don't know. I think people really need to sit down and think deeply, and stop, believing in false hope, because there's so much false hope. There's still a lot of false hope in Nigeria right now. And I'm telling people that this is what is likely going to be in the next 2 years to come. There will be no elections.
Do you think? Let me ask you this. Sorry to cut you short there, Bimbo. Sorry, it seems we are having a bit of a delay in this connection as well. Okay, I'm sorry if it seems that I'm bumping into you when you're talking. I'm sorry about that. Okay, right. I'm thinking, right, that if there won't be any election due to this breakdown of law and order that will escalate, or after all, do you think that is going to come from people not being able to take it anymore, and in the process of rebellion against the system, that alone will deny an election? Are you thinking in that line at all when you said there won't be election?
I'm thinking that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking, and in the real sense of it, the military might come back.
And that has always been the worst fear. Do you know that? They've always been like, maybe military will take over. Maybe military will take over. Do you think so?
We've always been we are not in a democracy anyway. For 21 years, I've always said that we're never in a democracy anyway. Never. Yeah, and it's just big military in Afghanistan. That's what we have.
And do you have any strong feeling about military taking over? If I may ask that, for the record, do you have any strong feeling about that? Or that is just something you feel like a worst that can happen? Or do you feel strongly?
See, even when I told people, even when Abacha was there, even when, we never had a disband. We never had a disband. So, who knows?
Well, I'm going to keep the heart on, okay? Because you know why I wanted to? Because I love listening to people who have the chance of deeply thinking about something. And when I get to dig more, I may find myself in the same pit, trying to find out more. And it does help me too. I'm going to keep yours, Bimbo, for tonight as well, okay? And if it comes to pass...
we should be expecting the military uniform back. Our governors are going to be the military men again, so...
Make it official.
That's what I think.
Nothing is impossible. Thank you so much, Bimbo, for your time, okay? And you should have a good evening as well, okay? Take care. Very good one, yeah. Nice one. Wow. I actually feel strongly about that. How Bimbo presented a position. She's not trying to colorize it, trying to sound diplomatic about it. She went for the kill. She said, number one, there is no democracy. It's been lies for 21 years. And with the way things are, she feels strongly that in another 2 years, there may not be 2023 election. Not just that. In another 2-3 years, Nigerians may not be able to take it anymore. Or the military may take it, they may take over power. And with the whole arrangement where they see so, as long as the military will guarantee that they will be buying the new oxygen, or is that called oxygen? When that breathing tube, if they can promise Buhari that he will be getting his nappy, his diapers, and his oxygen, he can make a deal with them and hand over to Buratai, and that will be your new president, official. Hello there. Hello.
Hello, Mr. Maiyegun.
Hello, sir. You are true to Maiyegun's diary.
How are you doing?
I am doing very well. Yourself?
Oh, I'm not bad, doing good. I live in Orlando, Florida, in the US here.
Beautiful. My choice destination for holiday. Go on, sir. But your name? You haven't told us your name.
Yeah, my profile name is Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Endurance.
Wow. There you go. You have the floor, sir.
Yeah, as a member of the Maiyegun's diary.
Fantastic. The paying member. See, I'm speaking to a paying member now. Guys, you see, this is real. Yeah, it is real. Endurance, wisdom. God bless you, Baba. Fire on. Thank you, sir.
You see something, I would like to say something here about the problem we have in Nigeria. I remember the other day when Warren Bruce came to the US, when he was talking about how much Nigerians in diaspora have been contributing to the economy of the country.
That's right.
He didn't mention such amount in its billions.
Do you want me to remind you? It is $36 billion, and that is the one that is actually official, and CBN continue to deny it. Do you know what they are doing with that now? They are asking us that they are writing a policy for us, sending money to Nigeria so that they can be able to know how much we are sending, and they will be able to know how much agents are making from us. I don't know if you have heard about that. $36 billion annually. That's a lot.
I was going through that this morning. Now, then I took statistics. In 2009, the Nigerian budget was about 3.054 billion naira, and I compared that same amount with the net worth of Dangote. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
Then you ask yourself, in a country, how is it that one man is as rich as the country? That means Dangote in 2009 is what net worth is enough to cater for Nigeria as a whole for 1 year. Now, how did we get to this? If we take our mind back to the days, I would say the days of the gladiators, the Roman Empire, what led to the fall of the Roman Empire? It's as a result of greed. When individuals became richer than the states, men became richer than the country.
Wow.
What then happened? The finance of the nation was then found in the individual pockets of those who held the political powers back then. Now, automatically, when war came in, when Rome was made to defend itself, there was not much in the budget to help get equipment, take care of soldiers. That is in the same like manner Nigeria is heading. Now you find individuals richer than the country. And now the country cannot, we even hear cases of our soldiers going to war, going to fight Boko Haram without even bullets.
That narrative you just gave now is so deep, and I can continue doing while you are talking. You know why? You just made a very 21st century picture of what Nigeria has now. We have individuals who are richer, far richer than states in Nigeria. Like, before we even put the whole country now, there are individuals in Yoruba land who stole money from public offices, and the money they have control over is far above what their state, the state they rule, ever have in balance. The states are in debt. And here we are now. Nigeria has no money. No money to train people to make weapons, to buy weapons, to do anything. They are borrowing. So, does that mean that the end is near? Yeah, I'm asking you, Endurance. Does that mean that the end is near? If we have to use the context of Rome now, because that's why I said this is deeper. Does that mean that the end is near for Nigeria?
It is near. Why did I say, okay, I'll concur with what you're saying. Now let us see what we're saying now. Now, the country in itself, like I always say, is going to self-destruct. How? Now, we say we are the giant of Africa. The other nation where I was talking in South Africa was mentioning that South Africa is a brother. It's like a younger brother to Nigeria. And South Africans, they were like angry. How would you say that? You can imagine. Now, it's not that we are against our fellow African brothers. No. We are just putting the context of how people see us in the outside world.
Hmm.
Are you with me?
Feels with you.
Now, if now let's talk about the idea of self-destruct here. Even we don't even need Nigeria will get to that point where we might not even need to fire our bullets until the whole system will go down. Why am I saying this? Here you yourself now you are abroad, right?
Yes.
You see the way educational system is evolving, how it is. You see that the countries abroad, the moment you leave Nigeria, you travel to the Western world, you will see that these guys have land. They can see beyond their nose into the distant future. Are you with me?
I'm with you.
But we still have myopic persons who are in the hands of affair who do not even have plans for the future.
No plan.
Nigeria.
Exactly,
These
no plan.
To show that the country is going to self-destruct. Now, take a look at the educational system. In this day and age, Nigeria is still asking you to draw the structure of grasshopper in an exam.
Biology exam.
The structure of grasshopper for somebody who's about to enter the tertiary institution. The structure of cockroach. How does that add into the modern day? Now we are living when in China, young kids are being taught how to go into the technological world, how to build computer language algorithms.
They want different technology that they are into already before they are 7.
So the country's going, all these indices indicate that the country's going to self-destruct. Now, you see young kids growing up in Nigeria, they're teaching them how to pray to God, pray to all manner of things, kind of. But go compare that with China. Young kids who are 5, they're already thinking about going to technology.
Yeah.
In the US, I've been in the US since 2017. In all the jobs I've worked in, I have never been asked to produce my degree. Now, all this, like Mr. saying, the country itself is going to self-destruct.
Because they have stolen all the money, endurance. It's not hard. They've stolen all the money. They can't buy weapons to defend the country. They can't create prosperity or create wealth for the country. They are just stealing, taking and taking and taking. Small time, there will be nothing to take again. See, Boko Haram are here now. There is nothing to invest into that. Poverty is everywhere. People are subscribing. They are joining Boko Haram instead of joining Nigerian army. What does that tell us? The education you just mentioned now. The poverty they've managed for so long. It's just a matter of time then. The end is near.
Where Nigeria is heading, like I told people, I always tell people on Facebook, when I see people who support this government, support the system, I still say one or two things. I tell them, I say, look, we have just started reading the book of Lamentation, chapter 1, verse 1. By the time you get to chapter 5, by the time you start reading enough of Lamentation, like you said, I repeat what you normally say, we will give you cup, you will cry out of, I will use your tears to make coffee.
By the special grace of God, as long as the kettle can walk.
So it's going to self-destruct, but how? There will be lots of persons.
How can we save? Exactly. How can we save those who are ignorantly foolish, not deliberately or selectively foolish? Please, sir, go on.
Yeah, I remember even right the moment I have a company going on in Nigeria, I employ 6 persons who are also from my little company. They feed families. I also struggle here in America. I do believe in the country, but like I said,
thank you. Your faith is shaking now, isn't it?
I decided to hold back because even the individual we have, like take a look at it. I don't believe in keeping money. Poor men are those who wake up and always check their bank account. How much do I have now? I'm beginning to look at what they have. Rich persons who are potential to be rich, to be wealthy, they look at assets. So now I decided to hold back a little because the system in itself will create policies that will not even make business thrive.
which is a shame.
There is a big problem. How are we going to? That's why I said we as big persons in diaspora, we have different strategies. Nigerian solution to Nigerian problem.
Yep.
It shouldn't be monotonous. It should not be something we use one format for.
No. It shouldn't be one size fit all. No, it shouldn't be one size fit all.
It should not be one size fit all. Before I left Nigeria, I and this guy traveled different parts of the country. In Nigeria, buying tomatoes, buying pepper. I traveled from Sokoto.
It's a trader.
Going to Sabokari, Kaduna, Enugu, places.
You can't do that today anymore. You won't be able to do that today.
Even back there, my guy, I was shot 3 times.
Wow.
While still traveling in Nigeria. Where was I? Where did I got shot? In the same northern region. On one occasion between Benway and Makurdi Road. We have an issue. But like your platform here now, I think we have come to that point where we need to make people understand that, look, why keep money in your coffers, hide it somewhere, when the central bank can print that same amount of money in less than 5 minutes?
That's right.
It will make no sense.
It is selfishness.
Today
it is greed.
Will devalue in the next 5-10 years. If you keep 1 trillion right now, if you keep 1 trillion in the next 10 years, the 1 trillion, if the economy is not maintained,
it will be halved, exactly. To devalue straight up.
It will devalue.
Exactly.
So we are at a crossroad at the moment. We have it up to our neck. People complaining. So I believe to solve the problem here, we have to keep devising different means to make sure that we call out those people. We are going to keep making them get for their nerves.
We will. Wisdom, sir.
The money, we call their children out. And the family who will enjoy it, because they themselves, if you like, cause Buratai, if you like, cause the president, it won't affect it that much. But when you reach to their children, their wives and their kids, who will be benefactors of this wealth that they're storing up? But I think that will touch them a little.
Well, it is part of Thank you so much, Endurance. You and I can continue and go on and on. But I've got others on the line as well. But it's been a great pleasure hearing from you. I enjoyed that. Thank you, sir. Have a good one, sir. Yeah, bye-bye, sir. So that is Wisdom Endurance. If you see his comment, that's the guy that just finished with me now. Amazing person. And I love the conversation. And I'm sorry if your call seems to be ringing out. Sorry about that. I'm going to take another one. And this time, hello. Hello there. This is Maiyegun.
Yeah, Maiyegun. This is Odun from Chicago.
Odun from Chicago. I've been lucky speaking to you guys from the States today. How are you today, Baba?
Yes, I'm doing all right, sir. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you for asking. So, you have the floor, Odun.
Yes, sir. I just want to give you a little bit a tip. I was watching one program today. There was a lady doing a program on Facebook.
Right.
And there is an information coming out concerning most of the warehouse in Nigeria. They are saying those warehouse, all these stupid politicians, they are hiding money in those warehouses.
Wow.
Most of the warehouse.
Politicians are hiding money in some of those warehouses in Nigeria.
Yes, sir. And this guy mentioned most of the warehouse in Lagos, in what's it called, like Ladipo, and some of the areas is maybe Surulere.
In Lagos.
In Lagos, brother, and this is the fact. Even the lady that she was doing the show, should confirm it as well.
Do you know that I know, Odun, do you know that I know that politicians warehouses money? Do you know that? I know that too. I have actually witnessed one of that. And to be honest with you, right, it wasn't a good sight. You know, Nigeria is messed up. But continue, Baba.
Bro, we need to be telling people right now, they need to go and share all those warehouses. These people are hiding money in most of the warehouses in Nigeria. They need to go there. Maybe start it from tomorrow. Please. And concerning this,
but that itself is a declaration of Wahala. You see that information, like you just gave me now, right? It's declaration of Wahala, because imagine people discovering money not when it's not Indomie or when it's not a bag of rice. Imagine them discovering money inside warehouse. Do you think? But well, hopefully, those that will find the warehouses, they will find them discreetly, because I don't know how that's going to play out. Do you think that's going to play out nice, Baba?
Yeah, okay, I understand that part. Concerning the petition, right?
Yeah,
please contact Koiki Media.
Okay.
Koiki can give you the link to the petition, please.
I will.
People need to start signing it down, please.
I will.
It's very important.
Thank
you, sir.
Good one. Thank you, Odun. God bless you too. Thank you very much for that contribution. Okay, I like that. That's another information provided or given to us on this platform there. Well, I'm going to advise you, if you are going to go to any warehouse at all in Nigeria, wear bulletproof, wear metal. You don't know what you can make there, because if you should jam money, trust me, money get different spirits to Indomie. I just have to add that now. Abi, Odun. Thanks, Baba. Have a good one. Nice one. So I have another caller. Sorry about that. I think yeah. Hello, sir.
Yes. Am I to Maiyegun?
This is Maiyegun live.
Yes, this is Frank Bello. At least I got.
Oh, Baba Franco. Wow. So you've been watching. Oh, bless you, sir. So I've been away from Facebook for a long time. So having you tonight is a pleasure.
Yeah, don't worry. I watch you from YouTube. I know the score.
Thank
I'm
you.
facing the same problem. I predicted this for you long time that I'm number one, you are number two.
Wow. Well, I won't dispute that, but you will soon what do you call it? We will soon relinquish that at some point too. Let the elders lead, and while we that will take over afterward, learn from you.
How many minutes have I got?
Please, you have the floor for now, and if you make it brief enough for us as a veteran, we will appreciate that, sir.
I will indeed.
Please, sir, you have the floor.
I have already.
Thank you, sir. Go on.
I've not really slept in the last 24 hours.
Oh, bless you.
Because my son came and I was working on my presentation and the rest of it.
Right.
We're talking about Buhari ghosting. That was part of what I talked about on my show. I've been saying it. Part of what I said on my show today.
Yes, sir.
Was, why is Aisha not talking? And I've been telling the whole world that this man died. Buhari died. He's dead. He's not alive.
Some people say he can't be alive. They said the real Buhari will not be alive, and watch Katsina burn like this. He will not be alive and watch the northern Nigeria burn. Yes, sir.
That was what I have been saying in the last 3 shows. The Muhammadu Buhari that I knew as Minister of Petroleum, as head of state, right now, Babangida should have been in jail. Babangida is my man. Babangida should have been in jail now that Buhari is in power. But Obasanjo, every one of them, all the governors, T.Y. Gantman, Adeboye, Pastor Adeboye,
Yes, sir.
all of them, they know what's happening. They don't want to talk. Aisha is not in Nigeria.
I've not. Yeah, you know, our daughter. What's that one's name? What's her name again? The one that got pregnant and then what's her name again, sir? Aisha's daughter, the one that got married, Sarah Buhari. So Zara, you know, they took Zara to Dubai to go and give birth in Dubai, or we don't even know where they are, or maybe that's why she's away.
Do you know why?
Please.
Do you know why?
Yeah.
I will tell you.
Please, sir.
And the one cannot contest everything I have said. Obasanjo, Babangida, all of them cannot contest what I am saying. They cannot contest it. First, let's take it this way.
Okay, sir.
The young parliamentarian at Westminster that exposed the one, who said the one emptied half of the central bank, and then all your journalists and everybody then started attacking that young parliamentarian. Said to say it was in his diaper when the one was running. He might be in his diapers, but he's far more learned than all your journalists that are attacking him. Because the level of information that parliamentarian had, they don't have it.
No doubt.
I'm repeating it on your show. Like I put the trumpet out on Ayogundimu's show a year before 2019 general election. The one made it as an egg that goes with the office of the president or the head of state. $1 on each barrel of your crude oil. The one earned $1 on each barrel of crude oil extracted in Nigeria, all the way from the one's regime.
So date.
Right up till we are talking. Now, Obasanjo earned it. Yaradua said he doesn't want it. They said he must take it, otherwise they'll kill him. I'm saying it publicly. Babangida earned the same $1. All of them. They cannot challenge me. The $1 on each barrel of crude oil that the one earned, and then some people said, Eyadema of Togo gave the one $10,000 when his government was toppled. Nonsense. I made a show and I said I want the one to come out and dispute the fact that there was no $1 on each barrel of crude oil that was paid as peg to his office.
They are pressurizing the guy to apologize to him now for that expose.
What the guy was saying indirectly was that perhaps he never emptied the...
No, he said he moved out of CBN to London. That is just a figure of speech, isn't it? That's just a figure of speech.
That was exactly what I said.
It's a figure of speech, but we know how they are. Abacha died, right? And Abacha did not leave Nigeria for 5 years that he ruled. He never left Nigeria. Now today Abacha died. The money Abacha moved out of Nigeria are now returning to Nigeria. So it's
Abacha received it.
Yeah.
And then all of them they received it.
They did.
So what the parliamentarian was indirectly saying was that peg, because let us put it this way. Let's do some sums here. If we do some sums.
Yes, sir.
During the one's regime, the one was extracting more than 500,000 barrels of crude oil every day. Let's do some sums. The one was in power from 1966 to 1975.
9 years.
Exactly 9 years.
That's right.
Now, let's do some sums. And that will give you an idea, an indication to tell you exactly what the British parliamentarian was talking about, that the one emptied half of the central bank. The barrel of crude oil every day that was extracted in Nigeria was more. But let us be conservative. Let's say the one was extracting 500,000 barrels of crude oil every day. So that means
500,000 every day, yeah.
Every day. Now multiply that by 7.
500 times 7, that would be 35. I mean, well, 3.5 million rather.
Multiply that, that's 7 days a week. Then multiply that by 52 weeks a year.
Wow. I wanted to use, the easiest one I was looking at, sir, is that, we have 365 days in a year. Abi?
No, don't use that. No, you get it wrong.
Okay. So.
It's the simplest formula.
Right. So that is 3.5 million times 2 weeks. That is 7 million.
No, 500,000 barrels.
Yes.
Multiply by 7 days.
3.5 million.
7 days makes a week.
Yes.
52 weeks makes 1 year.
That's right.
Now, whatever you get out of that 52 weeks, multiply that by 9 years.
That's a lot. It's a lot.
As at that time, by the time the one was toppled, the one was worth $1.6 billion. That was an obscene amount of money in 1975.
Back then.
Let me tell you, Maiyegun,
Yes, sir.
I will challenge the one because my father was one of the people that really, and I will give notice because my father was the head of the department civil engineering and Java College of Technology and the first chief town planning officer for the whole Federation of Nigeria in the 50s.
Wow.
So I know before the one became president, because he became head of state, my father was in power before all of them. And I know because my father was at Shell too. So I know what I'm talking about. That's why all these morons and vagabonds, they dare not challenge me. They've sussed me out in the UK. I don't have any criminal record. I've never done any ultra. I've never done anything. They've done the worst they can do about me. But they've never seen any dirty right up to women.
You have, you have to be someone who is very much assured of yourself before you can take on Nigerian criminals anyway. So if you are the type that have probably skeletons in your cupboard, they will come for you, and when they can't get anything, they will just make something up, and that doesn't really stick, sir.
The only thing they can do is spiritual attack. They're attacking me, but I'm ready for them.
Well, they can keep trying. I don't think that will even make go any far as well.
So what I'm saying is that the parliamentarian, they can't do that man no justice because the British government, they know the secret. They can't. Aisha Buhari, as I am talking to you now,
yes, sir,
is worth $18 billion. She's got a mansion in United Arab Emirates. She's got a mansion in the United Kingdom. She's got a mansion in the United States. She's been given the right to live in UAE indefinitely.
Wow.
She's not Nigeria. The husband died. And Aisha told them that should anything happen to her children, Nigeria will be on fire, so they can't touch the children. I know these guys, they're scared where I get all my information from. They wanted to kill me. But I told Abakari he would die. And he died.
Wow.
Abakari, I'm saying it on your show. Abakari in conjunction with Kayode Ogundamisi, they wanted to kill me. Wow. They said trap for me.
Wow.
They said I had HIV. I should come over to Brighton. And that I should report to their own clinic. And I said, who do you think you're talking to? But the same man that wanted to kill me walked past me at the same Terminal 5 when he arrived at Heathrow, but never saw me. Abakari, but he died.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing this session with me. It's been an honor, by the way. I wish you and I are just appearing and presenting a program tonight. It would have been, you know, it would have been great in a way. But
I'm going to invite you one of these days to come on my show.
I'm going to consider it too. But I'm so tight that even for my own shows, right? I don't time my show. I just jump onto it. But nevertheless, I will be honored to come around. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries.
Have a good one, sir. Yeah, and stay safe, sir. Yeah, thank you very much, sir. Cheers. Yeah, bye-bye, sir. That is Baba Frank Bello. You know him, the man that coined that location 9 or location 09. You remember location 9? That's the guy. Is an elderly man who is so passionate about Nigerian issue as well. They even take it far further than the way I do. I just want to be a one-man riot, one-man mopo, whereby I write my own rules, I write my own law, I obey my own rules, I obey my own law. Above everything I do, I just get willing and ready to respect everyone with their own view, without anybody being in any competition with myself, because I don't put that in my head. So with that, it is so hard for anybody to say, oh, I spoke to Maiyegun yesterday. Don't worry, I will get him to come around. I don't talk to people. It's unfortunate that I don't, because I don't really have that time. So Baba Bello is a senior veteran here. So hello, sir. Hello. Yeah, this is Maiyegun. I'm sorry that I took a call there while I was talking. So I'm sorry about that. Here you go. This is Maiyegun live, sir.
My name is Michael. I'm calling from Germany.
Michael from Germany. How are you doing today, Baba?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm very well. Thanks so much for asking. It's getting colder now in Glasgow, by the way. So here you go. What do you have for us?
I really have to thank you for the job you're doing and the awareness anyway.
Thank you.
But the problem for me is like we already woke up, all right, but it's like we woke up late and the plan ahead is they are already ahead of us.
Yeah.
The plan ahead of us. I'm thinking the connection between Nigeria and Niger, the railway, the construction of road, and the refinery.
Yeah.
Does it mean that this cabal, because they believe that Nigeria is ending soon,
Maybe.
does it mean that they have a second plan of relocating to Niger, which is more closer to them, or Arab Emirates? And the SARS protest.
Yeah.
We are doing this SARS protest to attract the Western world or the rest part of the world. And if this pressure should come on Nigeria so hard, the cabals so hard, I think the best thing these people are going to do that they will announce Buhari dead and they will put all the blame on him. He ordered the shooting, he did this, he did this. Are we going to hold the dead man or the world, the rest part of the world, are they going to hold the dead man who is dead that, okay, this is what you did. He's already dead. So it's complicating that we don't really know, even if we push hard on them, but they already borrowed the money they want and they're still borrowing more, which is discredit all on us. We are the one who is going to pay this money. And their plan is that once anything happens that the world come on them, they will announce Buhari dead tomorrow. And that will be the end of it. Every blame will come there. How are we going to come? How are we going to gain back all this money? How are we going to hold them? Let
me answer that a bit, just to give your questions a little bit of a life too. Okay, let me give you an idea of what will happen if they come out to say Buhari is dead. Buhari will, number one, it will be tried posthumously if we can push something like that. Now Buhari is the president, but there are actors, known actors into all these killings in Nigeria. All this criminality going on, okay? There are actors. For example, look at Buratai. If you put Buratai before a judge and you put Buratai in a stand and you pick up his victims all over the country, the Shiites, the IPOB members, the politicians, the NSAS protesters, if you put them in the same courtroom, Buratai will not walk out of that courtroom as a free man. Do you know that? So even if Buhari died, what the effort we must make, in my own opinion, Michael, is that we must continue to keep record. Do you get that? As these things are happening, we must continue to keep record and continue to put faces before those crimes. So that even if they declare Buhari dead tomorrow, his name will appear in the court cases that these guys are going to face. That's in my own opinion. But yeah, continue, Michael. Just to let you know that, you know what I mean? Even if they say he's dead, they won't escape justice. Do you get that now? They won't. We know their names. We know the roles they play. The petitions against all of them all over the world, we know the roles they are playing. So Buhari alone will not save them, dead or alive. But go on, Michael.
Okay. These actors you're talking about in other countries, they make their activities on videos or openly. But these actors you're talking about in Nigeria, all their actions are all on audio. Nobody has ever had a Buhari on video or saw him for some time now. You know, all we heard or see is pictures that Buhari says that Buhari says this. If he's dead or somebody is acting on his behalf.
You mean Buratai now as well? Buratai the butcher now, you mean?
Yeah.
That maybe that one too is dead, and someone is also acting on his behalf because you haven't really seen him on video too. Is that what you mean?
For a very long time. So it's just Femi Additional and Lai Mohammed they are using presently. Doesn't mean that these people don't care about their family or their life. Because you know, definitely if you can get Buratai, if you can get Buratai or you can get Buhari, definitely Femi Additional and Lai Mohammed, who have presented themselves so much to the public, will be very responsible. But for me, they were only messengers. Yeah, Buhari said I should say this. That's what I said. That's what Lai Mohammed be safe because he's always only acting on order. Buhari said I should announce this, he announced. And Femi Additional, okay, why did you say this? Buhari said I should say this. So I'm kind of confused about this.
Don't be, Michael. You know what? You know one thing is that Baba, don't be confused, okay? Let me tell you how they always select crimes. How crimes are tried in the international community that I know of, okay? There are level of crimes. Some are like, if you use anti-people laws in your country that lead to people having to run away. That one is not really international crime, so to say, until you now order soldiers, okay? If you order soldiers to shoot at protesters, that is international crime against humanity. If you use soldiers, right, to shoot at, for example, the IPOB members that we have on record, it doesn't matter, right, that if they were there shooting the gun themselves. If the chain of command says soldiers sent to a place, they are acting on another. Who gave that order? Do you get that now? So it doesn't matter who was there. Even if it is a Yoruba man that is the head of Nigerian army, all the criminalities, all the crime committed by the Nigerian army, soldiers all over the country, on record, mass killings, mass graves that they bury people into, and all of those things, there are evidences. I want you to know that today. These are not make-up stories anymore. There are evidences, okay, of all these crimes. So all we require is just for the international community to have that, full clearance to be able to bring these guys to justice. We haven't gotten there yet, but we will get there, okay? Buhari dead or alive, every individual that participated or in chain of command to what is going on in Nigeria now. You see the likes of Femi Additional, Lai Mohammed, those ones are just town criers, okay? But if they found out in the course of the whole investigation that, right, for example, that they gave information, they themselves, in order to cover the government, they will be accomplices in the crime. That's how it works. That's how so many people will be taken to international criminal court. They will say they are not guilty to go for life in prison because their role is just interpreting the policy of government or just announcing what the government said they should be announcing. But because they did that, and that led to the death of people, that they hide away from the people, because they did that, they will be guilty too. They may go to jail for some years abroad there, right? But the way it works is that we must document everything. And as we have it today, social media is doing that for us. Don't be confused about it, okay? It may look like it's going to be longer. Whatever the lies, whatever the conspiracy, whatever anything it is, what we should pray for is to live long enough in order for us to tell the story too. I won't say you should be confused. Don't be, Papa. They won't go away with it. Thank you.
It's taking the world too much time to interfere on this. The claim is too much. And if this second wave of SARS should come up, there will be enough killing. That is for sure. If there's any way we are going to come up with this second wave, we must be well equipped, fire for fire. Because we can't keep killing us waiting for the international world to it's difficult.
It's going to get there. Yeah, it's going to get there. Michael, it's going to get there. In my own opinion, right? You know, one thing is that people are going to die. See, 110 people, they cut off their head in Borno. Yeah, those ones are not protesting. No, do you get that now? So yeah, people will come out and protest. People are going to get shot anyway, whether you protest or not. Every day we are receiving the news of people killed anyway. So at the end of the day, what we should be looking forward to is that will enough people really come out to stop the soldiers, because they can only kill you when they know you are handful. If they see army, which is going to get there, who will not rush Baba? It will get there. I know we are mostly impatient and all of that. Enough blood have been spilled, but they are still going to spill more. Trust me, they are going to kill more. But at the end of the day, will people be able to summon courage enough to see it to the end? Your guess is as good as mine, Michael. Let's hope for the best. Thank you, Baba, for your call. Thanks a lot, Baba. Nice one. Nice one. So that is Michael from Germany. I'm sorry that sometimes the phone conversation can be a little bit jamming because of the slow in the connection and all of that. Daniela Demola, I put up your super sticker and super chat because I don't want to forget. I know that interrupting them when they're on the phone can be sometimes very inconveniencing. So thank you very much, and I would love to read out your super sticker too. My submission is that Buhari is going to die the second time 2 months before his tenure to cover up. That is a deep one. Demola, you inspired Michael to also possibly make that contribution on the phone. Thank you very much for that. Great. So I'm going to take one more call. I'm sorry if you have been trying to call and the call hasn't been picked up. I'm very sorry, but I'm going to take one more. Okay. And then we will call it a night today. But I'm going to see you again tomorrow, where we're going to have another segment, latest, on what we should be worried about and why you should. So let me say this while I wait for the call, if I'm going to take it anyway. You see, the reason why it is good and great to listen to ourselves, to have conversation around what is going on in Nigeria is that it has become so prevalent that the solution to whatever is going on in Nigeria is not in your hand, it's not in my hand. If your solution is to fix Nigeria, you can't fix Nigeria. You can manage it. You can manage Nigeria. The problem right now is that those who are trying to manage Nigeria, they have mismanaged Nigeria. Okay, they have mismanaged Nigerians. Okay, so it doesn't matter where they tell you that they stand. It doesn't matter anymore. The result of all of their political machination, political abracadabra, and all this political scheming, gaming, and all this madness for years can only give you a country as divided, as poor, as insecure, as traumatized, as frightened, as terrorized as Nigeria. It is sad, but you may not understand it if the only word you have known all your life is Nigeria. So I will understand too. But the reality is that they have failed to mismanage it. And in the process of lying to you to make you feel like they could probably do something every 4 years that they come to you to preach to you, to sell you the dodo all the time about what they are going to do. Every now and then, what they are trying to do is to manage Nigeria. You cannot manage a messed up country like Nigeria anymore. What should you do? Save the lives of the people who are still alive. Hello there, my sister.
Thank you so much for your program.
God bless you, ma. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, my name is Joy. I'm calling from United Kingdom.
Joy from UK. Good one. My neighbor.
Yes.
So, there you go. You have the floor as well. This is Maiyegun live, and we are all ears now.
Yeah, it's nice speaking to you. The topic says, where do we see Nigeria 2023, right?
That's right.
Yeah.
Especially now that Buhari is ghosting everybody. The Northerners are not seeing him. The Southerners are not seeing him. People are now talking about 2023. Where do you see Nigeria in 2023? You know?
Yeah, in 2023, I would say if the people don't do nothing, you can see that there's something hidden. They're hiding something. So they may have an agenda. So if they don't do nothing about it, it's going to be doomed. Nigeria is going to be doomed. So they may not see a piece of Nigeria. So I would say, we've got enough information. A lot has been revealed, and it's high time they start saying, where is Buhari? He needs to come out. If not, he should be dethroned. I mean, something else should happen. So they should come and present himself to the people he's ruling. So they need to be sure if he is the one. If he's not, let them do something about it. And I don't know why we should be paying deaf ear, when people are saying he's not the one, So
and people keep doubting. Obi, Mrs. Obi Ezekwesili came out just a week ago or thereabout, and she said, "Listen, something is not right about Buhari." You know what I mean now? She said, it is either Buhari get mental problem, that he should check his state of mental health, because how can you be a president, right? That you are ghosting your country while thousands of people are being killed. Like, how does that feel? How would that make you feel when you receive all the news? And she said they should check Buhari's mental health. So do you think we should be demanding for that too?
Well, if he says, if the country has been told that he's ill, but if they are not, they're not giving you any excuses, because of his ailment or whatever, then you should ask him to call. Then if he's well, he should come out. And if he's sick, he can step down, since he cannot rule the country. So besides all of it, it's better we go straight to the point and
be honest,
like we know what we are doing. He should come out. If you can't speak to the people, if you can't speak to the people, he should step down, and he's not the one there.
See how people beg. See how people beg presidents. See how
people are waiting for.
I know. See how people are begging presidents.
They have to end his tenure. He should end it. End SARS, end Buhari. This time it should be end Buhari, honestly. End his tenure. That's it. So
it is war.
I think the more people keep beating about the bush, the more they keep on with their agendas, The fact is that when these people plan, they don't tell you they plan something, they just keep on executing it. So
now you have one thing is that Joy.
Go and tell you what they are planning. They will never do that.
Joy, you said you have actually given the picture of what you think they should do before 2023 or thereabout. But do you really see any second wave of NSAS making a push like the first one that they crushed? Do you see that happening?
Well, for now, I see that they have compromised, so it's like the people, because they didn't have anybody coordinating, and there's no, there's no strong leadership, coordinating them. It's
so there's no guarantee.
And then because they have given them the break, so they have used that to hold them, They've used it to capture them a lot, different places now. So
you don't see that happening.
Going to come out, it's not going to be massive as such. And besides, because they don't have anything to protect themselves
anymore.
So you can just see that Nigeria is not ready for your life, and even if they come out, they'll still continue with it. Even if it may not go the same way they have killed people, they may go in a different form again. You see, so that's what they have always been doing. So these people you are dealing with are not people who think right, and they are not people who are,
they're not like human beings.
So criminals, they know how they are experts. They know how they do their thing. They change. That makes them criminal. So they do whatever they do, and they get away with it. You know, because the people at the top are beside them. Otherwise, it would have been, you know, it would have been something possible that the people would have come up to, you know, to come back to do the same thing again.
There's no chance.
It might not be strong as, you know, it has been the earlier time. Because now, even those who supported them, I think they are attacking them now.
And now they freeze their accounts, arrest them and all that.
Yeah. So the case, I think their cases are still hanging. It's not really finished yet.
Of course,
so
yes, yeah.
They've caused this kind of obstacles just to distract them and to hinder the progress of the protest. Wow. So they are very tactic people you are working with. So that's why the people need to really, you know,
we don't know how this is going to play out.
Because at the end of the day, if they may just do this and, you know, kill the time, you know, delay the people, distract them, before you know it is 2023, and then it might be more bloodline, and you can't do nothing else again. You know, you might not be able to do anything else.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Joy.
It's high time, yeah. It's
thank you so much, man.
They face them, you know, bring up the right questions, and yeah, you know, they have to do something about it.
We have to keep pushing.
Even strike, even the country can strike, and nobody should go to work. You know, until the Buhari answers everyone, you should come out and do something. But the fact is just that very few who are benefiting are not doing nothing about it. You know.
I know.
They're not making any good effort.
And unfortunately as well. Unfortunately too. Yeah.
Everybody needs to know, no matter what it is. I would say if they can just get something to protect themselves, and even at this minute, the people ought to have been organizing themselves. And strategies as well.
And getting ready. That's right.
Without even letting them know. This time they should be organizing, sensitizing the people how they will do the next one or whatever.
There is one for tomorrow, Joy. There's one for tomorrow. Yeah, there's one for tomorrow. And you know the way the whole thing works. If they attack them, that may trigger the real second wave. And we all look forward to it. Because we are ready to give our support all over the world as well. So thank you so much, my sister. Thank you very much for calling in tonight.
Okay. Yeah, God bless
you. You too. And take care. Have a good night, man.
Yeah, bye.
Cheers. Yeah, take care. Bye-bye. That is Joy from UK here. I like that code. You just say Joy from UK. Happiness from UK. Sounds good. You know, thanks so much, dear sister Joy. Coco Symbol. I don't know if I pronounced that right. I'm going to read your super chat out. I have received your super sticker. Thank you. I hope Yoruba layers with Biafra and escape together. I won't even mind a Biafra passport. Baba, you did, yeah? Me that will get Scottish passport, get British passport, get Biafra passport, get Oduduwa passport, get all the passports. I'm going to be a citizen of the world. So adding to it won't be a bad idea. And I think we are getting there. We should just intensify the education, sharing information, stop hating ourselves. It's not a competition. I keep telling people, you know, look at this, right? It's only great that if you have great people like myself, I'm such a great guy, by the way. You know why? Because I've got great people. People actually come by to ask me that, who are those your friends? So you make me great, and therefore people like us who are doing everything to enlighten the public, you know, relate, create sort of a networking for people to mingle together, share ideas together, without having to be edgy over one another or something. No. Respecting each other is called a mutual respect. Respecting everybody's, position and who you are. I love that. It is not a competition. Okay, it is not a competition. You should do your part. Every little part you find yourself. It doesn't matter if you have to do it on social media like myself. If you have one person listening to you, that is something. If you have 10 people listening to you, that is great. And if you have anything more than that, Baba, that is superb. The message is still going to be the same. It's just that you get more to take it. Nothing makes what you are contributing too little or too much. It's not a competition. So that is why we should continue talking. Okay. When I joined my my job, the job I do now, my employer, right? They told me then that, you see, if you want to solve a problem, you must know that there is no right answer, there is no wrong answer. Okay, so you don't have a conversation around solving a problem by saying that is wrong or it's just may not be so good enough. You know what I mean now? Good enough for what you are looking for. But in the process of having a conversation, you begin to form the pieces. You begin to add the pieces together. And before you know it, when you look at the basket that formed this beautiful, clean, sweet fruit of all your seed of all your labor and all that, you realize that you will be so successful that you will find the Yoruba, Hausa, you find people of different color, different background, different beliefs, and so many and so on and so forth, different orientations, who eventually will find something in you, and by the time you realize that the similar thing you all have in common, forgetting about your differences, are so powerful enough to build something that will last the humanity. So that's the idea behind this, is that just do your best, do your part, no competition. Nigeria is tilting towards an Armageddon. You don't need Reverend King to explain that to you before you probably try to understand. Do you get what I mean now? It is very obvious that something is not right with Nigeria. Something is not right, and it beats all logic that the president of the country is ghosting the citizens while the whole country burns down. The soldiers are running amok, shooting and killing civilians while running away from terrorists. Terrorists are seizing the soldiers, seizing civilians, collecting taxes, collecting ransoms, and cutting off people's heads who they feel like they should slaughter to send warning. And your president sleeps at night, or he's already slept and long gone, like above Frank Bello told us there. He's long gone. A dead man doesn't have any feeling. Something is not right. Well, 2021 is almost coming here, 2021. By 2021, they will begin to bamboozle you with 2023 presidential this, that, this, while the killings continue and Buhari continue to ghost you. And like joke, when nothing is done, just like Joy said, just like Bimbo said from Sweden. You know, one thing is that when nothing is done, you will sit down here same way. I mean, we just about 3 years ago, we were talking about you not voting for Buhari in 2019. In 2018, we're telling you, please don't. Next year, last all, let's see, then next level, not death though. I mean, not death though. If you take next level, boy, not death though. Don't go next level. You remember? I was on all of my platform telling you then. Remember? Now you have already been almost 2 years into that next devil, next evil. So don't think something is forever. You know, these things happen so fast that we don't even get to remember that we are getting old too. So by next year, when recession bites harder, when poverty escalates, when insecurity takes a new turn, and all of you in Yoruba land are beginning to run away from your villages, I don't want to see that day. Well, I'm not going to pretend that it's not going to happen. That I don't want to see it doesn't mean that it's not going to happen if things continue the way they are. And by 2022, yeah, boom, 2023 election, they bring in another mumu. Your wahala like bicycle continues. No be so? So I dread that. I don't know. I just don't know if I can say this to you, how I feel about it. Every time I think about Yoruba land, and then when I see what is going on in Zamfara, what is going on in what's happened in Benue, what is going on in Borno, what is going on in Yobe, Bauchi, Niger, what is going on in Adamawa, Sokoto. People are paying ransom to bandits. People are paying taxes to bandits in order to stay alive. People are, bandits are coming to hire the daughters of villagers. Imagine that, bandit walk into your compound and say, you see all these your 3 daughters, we want to have them for the next 1 week. And if you say no, they will kill you. Take those daughters and they will continue to rape them. You better release them so that they can come back to you until when the bandit needs them again. This is not a fairy tale. This is happening right now in Nigeria. And where's your president? Ghosting. Do you understand? Imagine when they begin to take our girls, our children from Yoruba land, and we begin to start to gather money, to raise funds, to pay ransom for our girls, for our daughters. Imagine what they will do to them, our school children. All this news you read about what they are doing to girls in the northern part of Nigeria right now. All these bandits. Where's your president? Where? I'm screaming, not because I want this to happen. I'm screaming because I don't want it to happen. I don't want it to happen. But my wish cannot stop it. But our wish can change it, can stop it. So if we express our fears, our worries, it's not because we are going to be affected directly. I'm not going to be affected directly. But there's one in 10 chances that if these stories that you are reading about in the northern Nigeria right now, if they begin to develop in Yoruba land, there's 1 in 10 chances that I'm going to get affected indirectly because of someone in Yoruba land. Yes, I've got friends. I've got family. Should I be worried? Yes. Should you? Yes. Where's the president? People are giving their daughters as ransom to terrorists. Think about that. I don't know if there's anything that should worry you other than that. But however, listen. The current one is not working. Don't just say it just by your lips. Say it like you mean it. Nigeria is not working. And stop pretending that there could be something that can be done. Nothing. The only last chance you have is to sum up courage enough, to be courageous enough to tell yourself it is over. And you can't wait to see the end of it. Yes, it sounds like a fairy tale to you. But wait till my fairy tale becomes reality and you find yourself rushing, watching my videos, agreeing with me when it is too late. I don't want to feel it. I don't want to experience it. And I hope we will never have to experience it in Yoruba land, where we'll be talking about our sons, our daughters, our school children kidnapped by terrorists, our people being attacked en masse, people slaughtered and killed in Yoruba land. I don't want to imagine it. Because when they happen, there will be nobody to run to. Your politicians will be running away. Let me tell you this. You see all those noisemakers, all those hoodlums, all those bandits who are inside the National Assembly, northern senators, northern rep members. Many of them they no longer go to their constituency anymore. They don't even see their people anymore. All they need to do is to just pledge their allegiance to the emperor and his party, and that's it. Your name will pop up in INEC. They will do one rally for you in the state capital, and after 1 or 2 rallies, just go back home and sleep. They will write the result. They will announce you. You can go back to Abuja and continue to represent nobody, because all the villages, all the local governments that should have elected you or stop electing them, they are now in control of bandits and terrorists who don't have a voter's card. So it is a shame that more than half of all the northern senators, northern House of Rep members, northern lawmakers in Abuja, more than half of them, they no longer have constituencies anymore. They don't have senatorial district, complete senatorial district anymore. You know why? Some of their people have been displaced. They are now living in refugee camps. Some of them are living at the state capital. Some have left the state. But they continue to declare election. Zero Ward 1, 0 Ward 2, Mamadou Bello, Mamadou Bello, polling unit, can it blah 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 blah, polling booths. They are giving those figures because they control INEC. They can declare them, can't they? Declaring millions of votes from barren lands where people have been misplaced and sent away. So think about that. If you have anything you have to do at all, anything at all, it is to also tell the people the truth. Tell yourselves the truth. When you know the truth, tell others the truth as well. And when people tell you that Buhari is dead, stop arguing with them. Stop. I'm one of those who believe that until I get to see Buhari's what do you call it, grave and all of that, I'm not going to publicly admit that is physically dead. But what else do you have to prove that he's not dead? I personally believe that he is dead, because when you have a ghost as president since 2016, it's been a ghost in and out, and you probably don't have a president. You probably have a dead president. So why do you want to continue to tell yourself as if it really matters anymore anyway? If he's dead or if he's alive, because it's not different from someone who is dead anyway. He can't protect his people. He can't speak up for them. The military command cannot protect his own people. Is that not a dead man already? So don't argue with people when they say he's dead. Yeah, don't. Aisha Buhari is enjoying the money. She's enjoying the coverage. She's enjoying everything that comes with it. For you, what are you enjoying? What is that thing that actually makes you feel like maybe there's something left in Nigeria? There's nothing left. What is left is the people. Save them. Save them. Many of them cannot save themselves. It is obvious anyway. They can't save themselves. They're going to self-destruct. They will, because the system is the system is built. So they will self-destruct. So save them. Save them. Use this little information you have to save them. Tell them. There's nothing left to fight for. Nothing. Those who are fighting for the carcass of what have you, of whatever is left of Nigeria, they are just like the vultures, the feast on the carcass of dead bodies, dead people. They have destroyed everywhere. Save the people. Break up Nigeria to save lives. It is the only thing you can do. Everything else, you're wasting your time. And you will find out later. Let me tell you this. I am just I'm going to be 37 years old next month. So I'm going to be 37 next month, by the way, just to give you the breaking news before they help me break up. Do you know that the most time I have to still be at least vocal, representing this group of our own generation? The only time I have left is just probably 13 years. That actually got to me there. I've only got just 13 years more to prove to, or to support, or to continue to be this Maiyegun that will continue to encourage my generation to stand up and fight them. Stand up and break the chain. Stand up, join us. In 13 years' time, I'm going to be 50 years old. 50 years. When I say something, then who will say, Baba, I don't joke, Baba, shut up, Joe. No be you, no be on a generation. So if you're not thinking about it, maybe you should. Nigeria won't work. Let us use our energy to save the people who are trapped in there, our people. We can save them by giving them the message, the enlightenment message, the awareness message, the one that tells them that they can live in a country that they can call their own, the one that recognizes them, acknowledges them, call them citizen. I mean, the one that will not kill them for the fun of killing, which is now, what they have in Nigeria. You can do that. Let's use that energy that we have in us, especially myself, approaching my own, what do you call it? That it's not feeling good. Just thinking about it alone. Because that means I will soon lose this right to talk. Talk and talk if nothing changes in 13 years. So let's see how that plays out. Thank you guys for your time tonight. Thank you to all of you, everyone, those who called in, and all of you who also contributed, shared the link, subscribed, joined Maiyegun's Diary membership, and many, many other ways you have been supporting Maiyegun and the time you spent with me tonight. I'm going to see you again tomorrow, in the afternoon. If you have the time, join me. I'll see you then. Good night.
Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí Facebook. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Lórí YouTube. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Bọ́ba bá gbé wúrẹ́. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ijó ìgbádìyẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ìpẹ̀sìdó bá rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gómìnà kówó jẹ. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọlọ́pàá tí ń darí fa. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Aṣòfin tí ń rúfin o. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Òpùrọ́ olóṣèlú. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Àní ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Maiyegun ti dé. Gbogbo ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀sùnra kì í. Ṣùgbọ́n ní bá